Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello Bears and welcome to Grizzly 5 News. This just in, we've spotted a wild grizzly bear, or is that a typo? 3,000 of them walking around campus, so keep an eye out in the hallways.
In other news, we have an interview with someone very important, teaching our youth and announcing sports like no other. Here's Riley with Mr. Seeger.
Help me. Hello, everybody, and welcome to In Between Two Bears, the show where we interview bears, such as Mr. Seeger. How are you today, Mr. Seeger?
Outstanding. I'm outstanding, yeah.
And what do you teach?
Not a lot. I do occupy space, though, in a couple classrooms. One of them is American Civics and Global Issues. The other one is Junior U.S. History, American Studies.
And would you say juniors have a history with you?
No. Yeah.
And what do you do outside of teaching?
I get involved a lot with announcing things. I've been told that I've got like a voice like an angel, like a mixture of Jesus and Fergie. But we announce football in the fall, girls soccer. In the winter I announced wrestling, and then also coach middle school wrestling, Maple View.
You said football and soccer. Did you mean American football?
Like football Americano, and then also football, the world's game. Yeah.
And do you have a favorite player?
Like high school?
Yeah.
No, not like a favorite high school player. They're all equal, as long as they're future ready.
But did your parents have a favorite child?
Of course. It was my sister. We were kind of like the rough draft, and then she became the final copy of things, getting everything handed to her of what that is.
My parents say that to me all the time.
Yeah, I can see why.
And is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
Well, let's get back to that parent. Do your parents actually think you're the best child?
That's not important. Back to our anchors.
Thanks, Riley. What a touching story. We are so lucky to have such a great staff here at Tahoma.
Speaking of staff, we have some amazing counselors here, and I heard they have some information to share. Let's go tune in with Violet and McKenna, followed by Kate for the weather forecast.
Hi Bears, I'm Miss Bryant and I'm one of 7 counselors here at Tahoma. The students I see have the last names STR to Z. I'm excited to get to share with you all some of the things we do in our role as school counselors. Similar to teachers, we have standards that we follow to make sure we are supporting students in the best way possible. As a team, we focus on 3 main domains: academic, social emotional, and career and college planning. Throughout the school year, we'll be sharing some information on each of the domains and be getting you some insights about our role as counselors. We'll also be sharing some helpful tips and announcements, which brings me to my first announcement that I wanted to share with you all. It's coming from our college and career domain. It's especially important if you're a senior, but it's important for everyone to know as well. You may have heard of Parchment already, but if you have not, it's the new way to order your transcript. To order your transcript, you will need to go to the Tahoma High School website, go to the resources page, and click on transcripts. On that page, you will see the Order Transcript button. This will take you to the Parchment homepage where you can order your transcript from Tahoma and have it be delivered to the organization that needs it. This includes to Common App. If you have questions, please reach out to your counselor directly and we'd be happy to help. Until next time.
Hello Bears, and welcome to the Tahoma weather forecast. This week we have a lot going on, so let's start off with today's weather. For Monday, we have a high of 71 and a girls varsity volleyball game at 7:15 p.m. at Kennedy Catholic. On Tuesday, we're having some more heat with a high of 70. Thankfully, this can be chilled by some drinks from Bear Beans, which officially opens today. Be sure to stop by and treat yourselves to something good. Along with the warm weather, we have a girls varsity golf game against Auburn, Riverside, and Enumclaw High School. It starts at 3 p.m. and takes place here at Tahoma. We have a boys varsity golf game at 3 p.m. against Auburn, Riverside at Taps Island Golf Course. There's also going to be a boys varsity tennis game against Kennedy Catholic at 3 p.m. over at the Steve Cox Memorial Park. Girls varsity soccer versus Kent Ridge will happen at Tahoma at 7 p.m. The Navy will be near the FRC during Power Hour A and B, as well as the Little Mermaid info meeting in the PAC during Power Hour A. Central Washington University will be here during Power Hour A in the second half of the PAC. Looking at Wednesday, we have a high of 63 and it'll be cloudy with a chance of girls varsity volleyball at 7:15 p.m. away at Stadium High School. We also have the Marines near the FRC during Power Hour A and B, as well as Whitworth University at the FRC during Power Hour A and B. It seems like we'll have some rain on Thursday with a high of 62 and a couple of 3 p.m. games of boys varsity golf and girls varsity golf, both against Auburn Riverside. Boys golf will be a home game and girls golf will be over at the Taps Island Golf Course. We also have boys varsity tennis at 3:30 p.m. versus Stadium High School. This will take place here at Tahoma. Next up, there's a home game, and it's girls varsity swim and dive against Auburn High School at 3:30 p.m. We've also got a girls varsity volleyball game against Skyland High School at 7 p.m. away at Skyland High School. In the FRC during Power Hour B, you can go in and fight as well as apply for scholarships. And during Power Hour A in the PAC, there's a Little Mermaid info meeting. Friday's going to look similar to Thursday's weather, and we have a boys varsity tennis game versus Kentwood at 3:30 p.m. away at Kentwood High School. The temperature will drop around 7 p.m., which happens to be the same time a boys varsity football game starts. It'll be against Auburn Riverside away at the Auburn Memorial Stadium. Now I'll hand over the screen to Neil for a special announcement.
This just in, news from the cashier's office just got out. You can buy homecoming tickets today. Starting today until October 6th, you can purchase tickets for $25 without an ASB card and $20 with. After that, from October 7th to October 13th, there'll be $30 without an ASB card and $25 with one. After that, from October 14th to October 17th, tickets will cost $35 without an ASB card and $30 with one. It's also the last day to get tickets, so make sure you buy them quick. Also, the last day to turn in guest passes to the office will be October 15th. Now, back to our anchors.
That was unbelievable. Make sure to get those HOCO tickets fast for the cheapest prices.
Moving on to a more serious note, we have a very special event coming up here at THS. Let's wrap it up today with Parthiv telling us all about the Out of the Darkness Walk.
Hi Bears. As we go along the school year, all of us are going to be facing different issues and challenges along the road. For some of us, this might be things like homework and anxiety, and for others, it might be parental issues and grief. All of our issues matter, and it's important that we focus on our mental health and keep it safe from preventing these situations from turning out to be the worst. Luckily for us, there's an event for that. It's called Out of Darkness, and it's been put by the Sama Club. It'll be running on October 5th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It'll have guest speakers, student performances, food, a short community walk, and more. Not only do we go through these issues, but other people do. So show up. If you'd like to learn more about Out of Darkness, you can go ahead and contact Ms. Huete at ghuete@tahoma.us. And if you'd like to learn even more about the Sama Club, you can go ahead and visit the Sama Club on Mondays, Power Hour A in the PAC. Once again, thank you so much. Hope to see you there. And see you, Bears. Stay safe.